ever been ready to buy something, like credit card in hand, but the experience online somehow made it harder instead of easier? That's exactly what happened to me recently. And making lemonade out of lemons like I do, I saw the whole debacle for what it really was, a perfect teaching moment for all of y'all. Today, I want to walk you through a real customer experience that I literally just had, and not to shame a brand or name any names, but to translate what it felt like moving through a broken system. Because the same patterns show up in winery email marketing all the time, usually without anyone realizing it. Stick with me, because if you've ever wondered, why do people disengage even when our wine is so damn good? This episode might give you some clues. Welcome to the Email Mavens YouTube channel, the place for winery owners and marketing pros who want to sell more wine online by sending better marketing emails. I'm Erica Walter, the founder and CEO of Email Mavens, and I'm gonna start with a quick level set before I even dive into this story, okay? I'm not naming the brand. I actually really like the product, and I'm super excited about using it. I am also confident nobody had bad intentions, okay? So this is not a take down. I'm sorry, I can't resist. Can't resist a K-pop Demon Hunters reference, but it's not a takedown. It is a customer side translation turned illustration that I'm hoping we all can learn from. Now, let's set the stage. I was ready to buy. I was genuinely excited about a piece of financial software. I know, unheard of. Now, it came recommended by someone I trust implicitly, my sister. And her experience alone was enough for me to say, yep, I'm in. I wasn't shopping around. I wasn't comparing options. I was ready to buy. I just had one question before giving them my more than $1,000 of money, okay? This is not like a $47 purchase. This is a significant investment. And this is where the first friction point came in. I go to the website and I see they've got like the chat window in the bottom right-hand corner. Got any questions? I'm like, I do have a question. I'm gonna use this chat feature to ask, will both my husband and I get our own logins to this app when we buy? Okay, that's it. It's a clear question. It also is clear buying intent when we buy, not if we buy. Like, I just wanna know, do I get one login or two, okay? Every response that I got from this chatbot was optimized for one thing: getting me onto a free consultation with their sales team. Now, to be fair, consultations make sense. This is not a cheap investment, okay? It's gonna filter out those bad fit customers, and it's also going to set the people who do buy up for success. But I wasn't asking for strategy, and I wasn't asking for reassurance. I was ready to buy. I just needed the answer to one little question. I was very clear. I was like, no, I don't need to get on that consult. I am ready to buy. I just hoped to find the answer to this question. Chit-chat. And the chatbot would repeat what I said back. It sounds like you're ready to buy, but then immediately pivot back to, would you like me to send you the link to schedule your free consultation? Like, this repeated multiple times over and over. And at this point, I'm not even angry. I'm just kind of bemused, right? Like, I don't expect chatbots to be brilliant, but something did shift. It was like subtle, but there was a shift because it felt like the system was listening, but it wasn't not responding. My intent was clear, and it was still being ignored. This is the moment where my excitement started to turn into a little bit of friction, okay? I'm not outraged. So this is not like outrage, unsubscribe, Marcus spam energy, but I was feeling some resistance. Eventually, chat And I came to the conclusion that chat would not be able to answer my question, and I went on my way. But because I had used the chat feature, I was added to their sales funnel emails. Again, nothing like obtuse or wrong here. There's nothing bothersome, really. It's expected. And a few days later, not necessarily because of their sales funnel emails, but because both my husband and I were home and we were ready to dive in, I decided to just dig in and buy the software and get the answer to the question I had later, right? This time, I hit a payment processing error. So I went back to the chat. I went back to chat. But at this point, I thought, okay, it's like business hours. Maybe a real human being is manning the thing, okay? No. I was told to email support and once again asked if I'd like a free consultation. God. Okay? Whew, so, believe it or not, this is where it really got interesting. Starting a new chat session dropped me right back into the same sales funnel I had already been added to days earlier. Same emails. I noticed that you used the chat feature on our website. Same messaging, same push. It was like the system had no memory of me at all. You guys, I am memorable, but I am not deterred. Like, I am still, even to this point, gung-ho on this software, okay? I'm in it to buy it. And eventually, after emailing support and all this back and forth, I did get a working payment link. Now, let's dive into what this offers. It's like a one-time setup fee for a course, and then you get a monthly subscription for the software part, which is the part that my husband and I were the most excited about. So I complete the purchase. Hallelujah! Within the next 5 minutes, I receive a Stripe receipt, not unheard of, a generic course access email, to be expected, and a welcome email, yes, telling me what to expect next. Embedded YouTube videos, link to join the Slack channel, an onboarding worksheet, all the links. Now, I'm sure that welcome email was great at some point, but it was obvious that the business had evolved and the onboarding emails had not. Links were broken. I was promised a separate email with software access that never came. And when I tried to join their members only Slack channel, I was blocked. It was like, you need to have an email address. Beep, bop. It was like, no, all like red X's everywhere. Nothing worked the way the emails said that they would. And honestly, at this point, I'm kind of wondering if I did something wrong. Like, I messed it up. I bought the wrong thing, but I also know enough to be dangerous, okay? I knew something was wrong with their text. So I texted my sister, kind of jokingly, something along the lines of, I have a lot of feedback for your boy about their automated emails. And my beloved sister picks up the phone and calls me immediately. Now, if there is one thing people know about my sister, it's that her superpower is being a cheerleader for people, programs, and businesses that she believes in. I think she's a better hype person than the actual hype people. I'm recording this and JD is standing there and he's nodding his head because he knows what I'm talking about, okay? So I'm talking to my sister and she's like, let me set the record straight. Let me tell you what's going on. And this is when I learned something crucial. I'm not going to get access to the software until I have an onboarding call with one of their specialists. You guys, nothing, and I mean nothing, in my experience set me up to expect that. Not the sales emails in their funnel that I was in twice, not the website FAQ, not the checkout experience, and certainly not the welcome email. You guys, this was not just a tech problem. This is an expectation failure. Subsequently, success has been hit on all of the fronts, and I'm in the software and it's all wonderful, but let's bring it back to email marketing, okay? Let's make this land. Wineries make mistakes like this all the time. Multiple funnels running at the same time. Sales, support, onboarding, or let's say email, SMS, and inbound, all running simultaneously, all talking to the same customer, not talking to each other. Second, no recognition of readiness. I was not warming up. I was ready to buy. The funnel treated me like I wasn't. And third, this one's the most sketch, outdated onboarding. The emails promised an experience that no longer existed. And when onboarding doesn't match reality, trust is out the window. Here's the lesson I want you to remember. Bad customer experiences don't usually come from bad intentions. They come from systems, or sometimes human beings, that don't acknowledge where the customer actually is. Our goal with email marketing is not to force people down a funnel, okay? It is to support them through a decision, to honor what they've already done, and to give them what they need when they need it to move forward in their relationship with your brand. This whole experience was a reminder that when you're, so to speak, inside the bottle, you can't see the label, right? Like when you're inside your own business, it's hard to see what your customers actually experience. But when you step outside the bottle, even briefly, you start to see just how much trust lives inside your emails. And trust is the real asset we're protecting. Now, hopefully this hasn't all been doom and gloom. You've seen an illustration of what might be happening in your own email marketing, right? But don't worry, I'm not gonna leave you hanging. There's no cliffhangers in the YouTube channel because I wanna make this land with some tactics for you next. So make sure you're subscribed because next week, I'm gonna show you how to spot the signals that matter so your systems can meet customers where they actually are. Until then, keep pressing send on your next best email. So this is not like a take down, take down, take down, 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 down. I'm not Huntrix girl, okay? This is a K-pop Demon Hunters reference. Roll it back. And the funnel treated me like I was not. Damn it. Who did this to us? Hold on. Silent. Okay, go back. Gotta do second again.